there, welcome back to my channel, Uniquely Reagan Handcrafted Cards. Today I'm going to make some graduation cards. I have some paper left over from 2 different paper packs. I only have a couple of full sheets and some scraps. One of the collections was from Simple Stories, and it was called Graduation. And I have the sticker sheet from that, and also just a couple sheets of paper from it. So I have this paper with the graduation caps and the cut aparts, which are 4x6. Oh, this one's the Echo Park. So on the Simple Stories graduation hats off sheet, the graduation cap and the back side was the black with white dots. And then I had a Echo Park graduation pack, and I have the sticker sheet from it with quite a few stickers left. And from it I have the 4x6 cut aparts, and on the back side is some graduation caps. And so I did have a sticker sheet left over from the Simple Stories cut apart, the sticker sheet from that set as well. And sorry about the lighting, the sun's shining through here, so the lighting's not that great. I'm sorry about that. But let me show you what else I have in my scraps here. I have all these scraps from making a mini, like a folio album. There's some cut aparts on this side with some stripes. Here's some stars, some glasses. I have some small strips and some other pieces from those same pages. And then there's a couple 4x4 pieces. I have the Simple Stories graduation page pieces. We'll see if I can use any of that. I have a couple of pieces from the cut aparts sheet. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up my paper that I had in the 12x12 sheets into 6x6 pieces. I have 3 sketches from Bourbon Creek Crafts that I'm going to use to create my cards here, and they are the 6x6 no scrap sketch sets, number 12, number 15, and number 5, all from Bourbon Creek Crafts. And then after that, we'll see what I have left over. Let me start getting my paper cut apart here. I'll put you to some music and fast forward as I get going. Hold on, I'll get back with you shortly.
Knotted in time by opens a world through an ancient door. The silence alive, yet brimming with sound. In the arms of solitude, I am found. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm, the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze. miss the morning glaze, but the sunlight hits in so many ways. Grab my shades and hit the streets, no plan, chasing vibes like seashells in the sand. Radio hums a tune I can't name, crooked smiles crashing waves, no shame. Flip my phone, toss it in my bag. Today's for us, no time to lag. Feel the world just turning slow. Let the breeze tell us where to go. Every step a beat we can make. Life's a tune, sing it till we break. Concrete warm, I'm under my bare feet. Crowds moving like a heartbeat. Skipping stones in city streams we find. Let's write a new story, leave the old behind. Someone's cooking love in the air, I swear. Every spark in their voices shows they care. Colors splash like secrets on these walls, while laughter echoes through the halls. Feel the world just turning slow. Let the breeze tell us where to go. Every step a beat we can make. Life's a tune, sing it till we break. Feel the world just turning slow. Let the breeze tell us where to go. Every step a beat we can make. Life's a tune, sing it till we break.
So let me share with you what I've made here. I only have a couple pieces of scraps left out of those papers that I shared with you at the beginning of the video. And I'm not sure that I'll save these or anything. I have put scrapbook paper on the inside of all these cards. I might run through and see if I can add a flag or something with these two pieces of paper that are pretty generic to the outside of the card. We'll see what I can do here. So the first set of cards that I made was from Bourbon Creek Crafts No Scrap Sketch number 12. And 2 6x6 pieces of paper will get 4 cards. So let me share those with you. And I used the Stamps of Life stamp set that came from HSN to decorate them, along with the stickers and items I had cut from the cover sheet of one of the paper pads or collection kits. So those are the 4 cards that I made. This one, because I already had this image stamped up, I decided to turn this card on its side, basically, instead of having a portrait style card. So those are those 4 cards. The next card set that I did from Bourbon Creek Crafts was number 5, No Scrap Sketch Set. And this one uses 4 pieces of paper to make 8 cards. So these are the 8 cards that I made out of that selection. Here we go. There's 4 of the cards, and I used some of the pattern paper that I had as scraps to put as a back layering piece. And here's one with a black background. And the other 4 cards out of that set of cards. And the sketch called for using splitting the piece of paper in half or at some point in the paper, and then flip-flopping or sharing the piece of paper to make 2 different cards. And so I decided to do 2 just split across the middle, and the other 2 I decided to do as an angle. And then I used this Anita's outline stickers to create a delineation between the 2 pieces of paper and just add a little bit of bling there. So those are those 8 cards. The next sketch that I used was Bourbon Creek Crafts No Scrap Sketch number 15. And this one used 2 pieces of paper, a 6x6, to make 2 cards. And the 2 cards that I made were these 2. And so I used some of the pieces that came from the paper or collection kit cover. So then I glued those down or adhered those down. And some of the images that I had stamped from the Stamps of Life collection or stamp pad. And then the rest of the images or cards that I had were all scrap cards. So these 2 cards here came from a sheetload of cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. And I think that this sketch is my favorite sketch of hers. I always seem to go back to it time and time again. So when I had these pieces of paper, I decided, let's do it again. It's my favorite. The couple of pieces of 4x4 pieces of paper I made into a book style card, like that. So there's those 2 cards. And then the last couple of pieces of paper here is the final sets of scraps that we had. I had 3 pieces of paper that were the same size. So I got a layering piece of black paper, put that down. And these are pieces from the Page Pieces scrapbook kit from Simple Stories. And I decided to use those as images on the card. And this was my last scrap card. I only had a few pieces of big items left. And so I've created a couple of images or focal points here on this card. So I really hope you have enjoyed watching me create these cards here for you today. And I can't wait for you to tell me what you think. Which card is your favorite? And do me a favor and check out Bourbon Creek Crafts No Scrap Sketch. You can find her at Bourbon Creek Crafts. I'll link her down below. And then tell me what you think of these cards, which are your favorite. And I really appreciate you watching my channel and hope you come back and see me again the next time I create something. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.